There's the beast. Uh-oh, it's been sitting out here in the rain without a thing on it. Let's see here. This has a hole in it down here for water to come out. And unhook this jibba. Unhook the jibba. Water coming out of it. Nope. We're gonna see if this Husqvarna start. Haven't started it in a few days. Check the oil. Nope, it's full on oil. I don't know how much gas is in it. Oh, it's got a little gas down in there, not much. Haven't started in a while. It's got 858 hours. Gets too hot. I'm gonna take the top of this motor off, and then I'm gonna blow these leaves out of there first. I think we're gonna try to bypass every single one of these things on this machine. All the safety stuff, because we no like safety. We no longer like it. Okay, let me see if I can get this top off. I think these are 8mm. Pretty close. I think all I gotta do is loosen them, because I think I cut the plastic on a little bit so I could take them apart easier. This one here is gotta do it this way, and some of them I can do it with the ratchet. I'm going to get in here. Let me get in here. Let me get this all taken off, then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, I got the bolts off this. Okay, that exposes my... I'm going to unplug my... I'm unplugging the I'm gonna unplug the oh dang it. I'm unplugging the coils, and I'm gonna see if it'll run right now. Shut off. How did that work? That should not have shut off. Okay. I do not know how that's shutting off because I ain't got nothing hooked to the coils. I'm gonna go get my charger and see if it's charging the battery. Battery tester, where are you, battery tester? Dang it. This shop has got to be cleaned. I have no idea how that's shutting off. Let me get back with you in a minute. Okay, we're going to see if this thing will start. I got my charger thing hooked up to it, see if it charges. Yeah, it's charging. Almost 14. Okay, I got it running really good. I only had to do one little thing. I took the top of the motor off and I went and checked these, I pulled these plugs off the coils. Got one on each side. And then I started it up and it's running real smooth and good. Because somewhere in this system, one of these white wires is one of these wires right here on this white thing. It's a ground wire. You plug. I just took them off. One of them shorting out somewhere in this whole system. It's got 1,000,000 white wires on it. So I just unplugged them and it runs. And I thought, how's it shutting off? But I figured out it's shutting off because this fuel solenoid shutting off the veal going into the jet. So that's how I'm shutting it off now. So I'm going to put it back together and we'll mow in my front yard and give it a test, see how it works. If it does that, then tomorrow morning I may go up and do some leaf mulching with it. Alright, let me put it all back together and we'll test it. Thought I'd show this a little bit before we test it out. I'm going to clean this deck off. This mower's got excellent fit. It's got some really good powder coat on it. It's got 800 and some hours on it. Uh-oh, it's come off right there a little bit. I'm trying to do this so I get too dirty. Ain't that horrible? I'm a horrible lawnmower man. Abuse. Lawnmower abuse. Probably stuff in there from spring. We're gonna run those wheels on this. It's trained already, it don't need shields. Mr. Safety. Some of this grass been on there so long it's turned into compost. Hard. This mower's ran sometimes for a month straight, every day, for like 5 or 6 hours a day. Mowing grass. That's good enough for now. It's pretty clean. It needs probably to be sanded down and done something with it this winter. We might do something with it. Plan on cleaning an area in my shop so I can bring a lawnmower in and go through it and clean it up. And there's a spot right there needing to get. Oh my gosh, Mr. Blower, what are you doing? Okay. This deck had these shields all the way around on it, but most of them wore off and the bolts came loose and it's popped off. I think this is the only one left on it all the way around. The rest of them have broke off. It was kind of a dumb idea anyway. Holds dirt in here, makes it rust. So, well, let me get this thing to the front yard, and we may just drive up and down the street a little bit on it with it running, because I don't want to get grass all over me. All right, let me see here. shut it off though, but I guess I can unplug that if I have to. If that messes up, it'll shut off and run. Fill this, we shut that off and it shuts the gas off to the motor like a diesel. So we got her going on, boys. Look at all this dirt we got off that thing. A lot of that dirt right there. I'm gonna blow this over there toward that fence. But I'm gonna take that and I'll just take my Ferris up there for a backup. But I'm gonna try to do this job tomorrow with this one. And just, yeah, we may stop by and get a new air filter for it before we go to the job. Or I may bit me a piece of foam around that one. Alright, but there we go. There you have it, boys and girls. I got the Husqvarna running pretty good. It's going to do leaves this year. So I don't run my good mowing mowers. I'd rather run this one. It's got 800 and some hours, and my Husqvarna's got about 600 hours on it now. And my Grasshopper's 380 or something like that. So I'm going to keep these lower hours as possible and mulch up leaves with that dog. It's a little slower. What I got to do now is put the cover on the outside here so it mulches them instead of throws them. I'm not sure what I want to do there. I'm going to go get it and see if it'll fit over the top of that. I got it right in here. I'll be right back. I found my chute blocker thing. I made a chute blocker go around this and cut it all the way off, but I think I'm just going to bend this down as far as I can till it almost hits the blades and just have a little opening here so it can come out. I'm just going to have it like that right there so it kind of blocks it and slows it down a little bit so a lot of it gets recycled in there. I want it blowing down to the ground quite a bit here.